Call the bobblehead company. We got the tarp catch. Now we got the ledge catch.
Both against the Milwaukee Brewers. Give him the gold glove right now.
The long pause. Now the kick. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a slider. He has tied the Major League record for strikeouts in a game with 20 strikeouts. Randy Johnson, Kerry Wood, Roger Clemens, and now Max Scherzer are the only pitchers in the history of this game to fan 20 in a game.
Dansby Swanson cracks one to center field. That ball's well hit. Turner going back. It's over his head, and that's going to ricochet back toward the infield. Dansby's got two. He's on his way to third. They're going to wave him. Here comes the throw to the plate. Dansby Swanson.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, you look at the last three outings, and I know it's just a small sample size, but he's throwing the ball really well. And I look at his whip. His whip is 1-1. When you do that, you're throwing the ball pretty good.
John Jaso is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 28, John Jaso.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Reyes awaiting the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back on it. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. To first. To his right, Jaso. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
No respect. They know you're struggling, so they came right at you with the fastball 3-2, and you got the base hit. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Curtis Granderson.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So it's a successful stolen base as they look for a run here in the top of the first, and we take a look there at the team leaders in stolen bases so far. And you can see that the Mets are currently best in the senior circuit in that category. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped up. Jaso coasts under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's Neil Walker, his batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he misses, ball 4.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 1 and the Pirates nothing. Steven Matz gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low 3s, you've had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in games and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same will be today. He's going to give them an opportunity to win this game because he'll pitch well.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
So striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Ready on 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce racing back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Mets 1 and the Pirates nothing. Stepping in, Lucas Duda, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Once again, a 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And he's retired, one away.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Josh Harrison. You can put him anywhere on the diamond. Outfield, corner in the infield, the middle infield. He plays everywhere. And that's the value of Josh Harrison.
Striding into the box, Steven Matz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with two away now.
Third baseman number 7, Jose Reyes.
So a man at third here with two gone, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets leave one. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, he hit that fastball right by the first baseman. Nice effort, but that ball's just hit way too hard.
David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopper foul. Another try at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Stepping up now, John Jaso. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or a left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Walker has it to Cabrera for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another chance as Dribble Cabrera. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. So with 1 gone, a reminder that New York Mets baseball continues all season long here on MLB The Show as you take a look there at where the 3 of us will be in the week ahead. It is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's the 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the pitch on 2-2. 3-2 now. Neil Walker waits on deck. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Striding in once again, Neil Walker reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
1-2. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the box now, Jay Bruce. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
The batter, first baseman, Lucas.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is the big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today. You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Ball 3.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Jason will be under it to put it away, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 3-0. Jordy Mercer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Jordy Mercer.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Center fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. This is foul right side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang.
Into the box, Jung-Ho Kang. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Wade LeBlanc answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Matz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Third baseman number 7, Jose Reyes.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now as Dribble Cabrera. Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air out to right. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder number 50.
Digging in to try it again. Yoenis Cespedes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They lead it 3-0. At the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that curveball's on the outside half. You usually shoot it the other way, but he stayed with it. And because he got the barrel in the right place, he still got a base hit.
Into the box now, John Jaso. Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Wade LeBlanc. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
What a two-out rally. You get a two-out RBI right there. Now the pitcher comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position. Talk about...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box now, Curtis Granderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he takes a called strike 2. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In now, Neil Walker. He swings and grounds it to short. Gung's got it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Swinging here is Bruce as this is on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman, number 21.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Hit hard toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batter, number 5, second baseman.
In now, Josh Harrison. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Runners on the move for second, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it 4-1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in once again, Steven Matz. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Steven Matz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. In there, 1-2 now. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Fernando Salas trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. 1 run, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A little low, it's 2-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pirates strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 50.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Cespedes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
In now, Neil Walker. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And Granderson runs. And this is going to be a foul ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. From the belt, the pitch. They'll try it again from first. Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Chris Stewart is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Chris Stewart.
Soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Center fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here it comes. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Josh Harrison stands in. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Jung-Ho Kang.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. That's in there. Base hit. Harrison is on his way home. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Addison Reed will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. TJ Rivera is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
TJ Rivera.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead this one 4-2. Felipe Rivero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 73, Felipe Rivero.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Juan Lagares will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 12, Juan.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Into the box, Lucas Duda. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here it is. Lagares runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Second baseman, T.J. Rivera.
And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is McCutchen. But he won't get there. It falls in. The runner scores from second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
In now as Dribble Cabrera inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, a dive, and he brings it in. And he might have saved a couple of runs that time as the inning is over. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Juan Lagares will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 12.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled back. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, he tried to sneak the fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Standing in now, David Freese. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP. Ready with the 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Ready for another shot now. John Jaso. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit towards center. Granderson is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners on first with one down. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hit.
Alan Henson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First and second now, one man out. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Two-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Heading out towards shallow right. Lagares is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Center fielder number 6.
Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. Well, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at bat for him to battle.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jerry Familia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Rene Rivera is also into the ball game now as he'll take over the 5th spot in the lineup.
Number 44.
Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Into the box, Josh Harrison. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 8 full. The Mets lead it 5-4. The Steel City at night. Seen there from the split of the Ohio River as we welcome you back to PNC Park. Juan Nicasio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. His lifetime line against Nicasio. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a changeup right down the middle. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now that's popped up. There to take it in is Jaso, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready once again, Chris Granderson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Rene Rivera.
Stepping in, Rene Rivera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. At the plate, Jung Ho Gong. Lifetime against Familia. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on, and he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he misses again, ball 3. Gregory Polanco is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. The next 3-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gregory Polanco. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, they got action right here. 1 out. Now that base hit right there moves the tying run to second. So you're first and second with the possible chance to win this game. Not just tie it, but win it. A gapper wins it for you here.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Lifetime against Familia. 0 for 4. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Not too often Jerry's Familia finds himself in a tough spot like this, but I wouldn't bet against him. He has the kind of stuff that he can get out of this mess.
Lagares will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Up next for the Pirates.
Here's John Jaso now, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the 9th. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli. Hit down the third base line. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Here's Juan Lagares. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's gone 2 for 5. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
First baseman number 21.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 1-1, here it comes. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting. Catcher, Jairus Familia.
David Wright will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Wright.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. This ball game still tied 5-all. Jerry Mendez is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Hansel Robles comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. Here's Starling Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 2-1. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
He's running towards second. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Granderson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Antonio Bastardo takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 59, Antonio Bastardo.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, T.J. Rivera. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. throw won't get him. And the go-ahead runs across to score from second as they take the lead 6-5.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Standing in now, Yoenis Cespedes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Curtis Granderson takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box, Rene Rivera. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And there he goes towards second. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and now he's on the move again for second. Hit in the air to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Mets are out on top, 7-5. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Now the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
David Freese.
Stepping in now, David Freese grounded to short. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-5 tonight's final. Hansel Robles claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs on 9 hits.
I can't imagine there are many people in this club who have taken this harder than D. Gordon has, Dave. Some of the pictures we saw from yesterday.
Yep. And he hits a high fly ball. This is deep to right field. He has homered for Jose. Circles the bases and now gets to home plate. His very first home run of this season. And he is overcome by emotion again.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on. There goes the deep left.